planning. Yeah, because I really like it. But I changed my apartment, I moved, and I'm trying to adapt the apartment to the pet that I will adopt. So I'm in the process, but I intend to adopt one in the next semester.
Amazing. And which time is your immersion?
It's Wednesday, 7 p.m.
Nice. I'll try to participate. Hello, Wanda, Leandro. Welcome again, guys.
Hello.
Raquel, could you introduce yourself, please?
Yes, I can. So my name is Raquel, and I'm 34 years old, and I'm married, and I have a daughter. She's 6 years old. She's the love of my life. That's why I mentioned her. And I live in Rio. Actually, I live in Teresópolis. It's a city far away from here, about 1 hour and a half. And Teresópolis is a famous city because of the CBF. We are the home of the Brazilian soccer team. And like Gabriela said, I have 2 pets. I have a rabbit, a little rabbit. And I also have 2 fishes like Nemo.
So cute.
Yeah, that's it. I work as a software developer. I'm a front-end engineer, and the technology it's in my life every day. So that's it.
Amazing. Well, very nice to meet you, Raquel, and I hope you enjoyed this meeting today. So we have one more person from Rio here. It's Wanda, right? Wanda, you're from Niterói?
Yeah, I'm from Niterói, another side of the bridge.
Nice. Can you talk a little bit more about you?
Yeah, I'm Wanda. I have 2 sons, 1 grandson, 2 daughters-in-law. I have 2 cats. And I live in a street with many cats here. All the houses have cats because there is many cats. Here is a colony of cats. Yeah. Is that?
Nice. Big family. Thanks a lot, Wanda. Wesley.
Hey,
Hey.
do you like you like that? Não tá saindo as palavras hoje. Okay, I will introduce myself. Hello, guys. My name is Wesley William.
Hello.
I am a data engineer. I have 29 years old. I live in Porto Alegre City, in south of Brazil. I am here every day in TNT, except in Tuesday because I don't have a schedule for Tuesday at this time, right? And that's it. I am more than 1 month here. My English is improving as well. So sometimes the word disappears, but it's normal, right? It's our path to improve our English and learn more. But that's it.
Thanks a lot, Wesley. Leticia, please introduce yourself.
Hello, my name is Leticia. I live in Porto Alegre too, and I will work as a software developer. And I'm here again in this class. And okay, I'm crazy today. I'm lost in parts of my day. Okay, and it's good to stay here to improve my English. I think it's a good place. And okay, that's it. Sorry.
Thank you a lot, Leticia. Don't worry. We all have those days. It happens. Leandro, please.
Hey people, how's it going? So I am Leandro, I'm 32 years old. Sometimes I forgot my my age, but whatever. Never mind. So I am 32 years old. I'm married. I have a little son. He's called Dave. I am from Porto Alegre, but I live here in Florianopolis, the magic island. But unfortunately, I don't live in the island. I live in the continent part. But
You live in the
that's-
narrow.
yeah, in the narrow neighborhood called Estreito. That's it. I work with IT infrastructure for more than 10 years. As you can see, my forehead is increasing. And that's it. I'm here on Talk and Talk since August 2022, and I'm host here too at Thursdays 8 p.m. for English for beginners. And that's it. I like this immersion. We always have an awesome conversation here, and that's it.
Thanks a lot, Leandro. And last but not least, Fernando, do the honors for us.
Well, I am 33 years old. I live in Brasilia. I'm here on TNT since December, and since March, I am also a host here every Friday, 5 p.m. You are all invited to the meeting tomorrow. I work as an administrative assistant in the environment protection area, but I'm actually graduated in languages, and that's why I'm starting giving English classes. And in my free time, I like to go to the movies, or watch something at home, and listen to music. I love everything related to music. I also love pets, especially dogs and cats. And I also have a son, a 14 years old boy called Gabriel. And that's it.
Very nice, thank you. So guys, my name is Victoria. I'm from Goiânia, but I live in Floripa as well, like Leandro. I've been a host here on TNT for 10 months. And on my free time, I like to go to another immersions to know the guys, to talk in English. I live here with my dog and my girlfriend. On my free time, I love to rollerblade. I like to cook. And one thing that I love that I try to do every night is to make crosswords. I just take my little book and do crosswords. That makes me very happy and relaxed. So that's it. I'm sending on the questions here. And I'm gonna split us in 2 rooms, okay? So we can talk a little better. And just to remember, this is not a class. We're here to improve our confidence speaking in English. So if you forget a word, an expression, don't worry. We're not correcting you, but if you have any doubt, you can ask and we will help each other. So it's gonna be very fun. Let me see. I'm gonna move. Leandro. And I just opened the rooms. It's gonna be 2 rooms, guys. So see you there. Okay, so I'm gonna start with question number 1, girls. Oh, I didn't notice.
Yeah, only girls.
Yeah, only girls right here.
Club
I
da
didn't
Luluzinha.
notice. Yeah, I like it. So starting with Wanda. Wanda, how do you feel about the algorithm's ability to show content based on your interests and preferences, like Instagram, for example? Do you find it helpful or intrusive?
I feel like intrusive because I don't like. I remove this kind of thing from Google and all the things I don't like. I talk about anything and Google show me how to buy this thing. Oh,
Yeah.
I hate this kind of thing. Yeah.
What about you, Gabriele? Do you like it?
I don't like it too much. I think sometimes it could be intrusive, like you are just searching for something new and see an advertising about what you searched before. But sometimes, when we are on Instagram and it suggests you some profiles to follow, but based on our preferences, I think it could be helpful because sometimes some profiles are not fit with my life or fit my preference. But in other times, it could be intrusive, like especially when we just search for something and many advertisements start to appear to my profile when I skip the histories and see other people, and one moment I see an advertisement and I don't know but what happens because I don't understand too much what the how algorithm does this, but sometimes I talk to other people in voice, and then I open my social media and see a lot of advertisement that I already talk about. So it's a little bit strange, and in this mode, I think it's intrusive.
Yeah, that's very, very intrusive. And it's not something that is like a coincidence, because in the beginning I thought, oh, I just talked about that. I didn't write. I was talking with my friends or my sisters, and it's showing on my Instagram or on Google. Wow, what a coincidence. But it started happening more frequently, and it started happening with other people I know. So that's very much intrusive, and it's hard for us as users because how can we make this stop? What about you, Leticia?
For me, it's much more intrusive. And one, I don't remember, but probably a few months ago, I tried to understand the algorithms follow some different kinds of the profiles, and I try follow some specific subject, and the other month I change and I disappear all the last subjects, for example. And when I see a lot of the followers, oh my God, I follow a lot of people, and I don't have idea what is this, but I follow some specific subject because I try to understand how this algorithm how this algorithm works when you follow some people or some subject, and the other month you change this, okay? Okay, but it's crazy, and I needed to clean my my social media about this. But for me, it's so intrusive. If you think there, I don't see, for example, when my sister share pictures about my nephews, for example, because the other thing, I see the other subjects, not my family. Okay. And about, for example, you talk about a specific subject and the appears a lot of emails in your inbox. Oh my God, it's crazy. Okay. I remember when I was working my final works in my course, TCC, for example. And I remember I talk a lot with my co-worker, and I receive a lot of advertisement about this, but I just talk. Okay, it's crazy.
It's crazy. It's crazy. But
Guys,
Google heard us and show advertising. And
guys, did
when
you watch? Oh, sorry.
when I talk to my clients and my patients, Google open and talk to me. This medicine is tal. Oh my gosh, in my clinic, Google is so intrusive.
That's very uncomfortable,
Totally.
especially in front of your patients. Oh God. So guys, did you watch the last season of Black Mirror?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Not
Did
yet,
you
but
watch, Gabriele, Leticia?
no, not yet, but I read
Not.
not about the I don't know, but it's a girl who assigned the terms of to share about your life and create a series or a movie. I don't
Yeah. Can I give you girls a little spoiler?
yeah,
Yes?
no problem.
Okay.
Yes, no problem.
So episode number 1 is about a woman, and she's living her life, blah, blah, blah. And it starts in a point where her life is very, how can I say? She just fired someone in her job. She had to do that. And in the same night, she cheated her husband, who was a really nice guy in the series, and she kissed her ex-boyfriend. And when she gets home, she's going to watch a movie on TV with her husband, and she sees the advertisement of the series. The name is Joanne is Awful, and it's Joanne, it's her name, and the actress is a woman very much like her, with her hair and her clothes. And when she starts to watch the episode, it's about that day that she just lived, and it shows everything that she did on that day. She was firing the girl, she was kissing her ex-boyfriend, and it's on Stringberg, I guess it's the name of the app, and everyone who has this app can watch. And she talked to her lawyer to, oh my God, that's awful. I didn't allow this. I want to sue them. But her lawyer read the terms and conditions and said, hey girl, it's written that you're allowing to do this with you. You just didn't read. So you're given permission to access your life, because when you have your phone on your table, your mobile phone is hearing everything that you're saying, and it's watching you all the time. And this time is you, but it could be with anyone else. It's very crazy for us to talk about it, because it's very exaggerated, but it's partly true, because our phone is here and we all have those experiences where we don't type, we don't search for anything, we just say stuff and the phone starts to show you advertisement about this thing. So to give you another spoiler, next week we're going to talk about Black Mirror, and it's going to be a conversation where you can talk even if you didn't watch the series. We're going to just take a hint and mention it, but it's very nice, so be welcome. That's it. I talk a lot, sorry.
No, it was interesting.
So, Gabriele, in your social media, do you prefer to see the content in chronological order or by relevance?
I prefer to see the content in a chronological way because it's a way that I can see things about my family and about my close friends. But because when I see in the other one, like in a relevance preference, I just see profiles, big profiles of people that I follow, like influencers and something like that. And sometimes it's not what I want to see on my free time. So I don't know how to change it. Sometimes I need to educate my algorithm to show me the people that I want to know, because it's like oh girl, you just see things about food and fashion and something like that, and they are memes. I like memes, but sometimes it's boring to see only memes and not to see things for my family. So I don't know. I think maybe the social media needs to have a button to click and select just to see in a chronological order and not in a relevance order, you know?
Yeah, I guess you can ask for help ask Leticia help to educate the algorithm.
Please, Leticia.
I try, but it didn't work, okay? The algorithm don't obey me.
So which one do you prefer, Leticia? By relevance or chronological order?
In the past, when it's possible to use the chronological, I prefer. But now it's impossible to use this. Okay, I don't use a lot of social media. Okay, I use it 2 at the moment, and I don't care about this at the moment. In the past, I'm more afraid if the feed's not a chronological, okay, because I don't have idea what the context. But now I don't care. I don't care because I prefer don't use the social media a lot of my time. Okay, I prefer stay outside in this environment, but it's impossible. And I observe, for example, I use the social media in a computer in my cell phone, for example, the LinkedIn, okay? And the algorithms change my feed in the both time. For example, if I see more new posts with a specific guy in my cell phone, I see more in my cell phone and I didn't see in my computer. I observed this week.
Wow.
Yes. Because I try to understand this algorithm. I try. Okay. I try. I work as a developer, okay? I try to understand a lot of things in technological life, but sometimes I just try.
Yeah, the future is here, guys. It's AI against us. We can't win this fight. It's very tough.
But I know there is a specific tag, for example, when you use your cell phone or when you use your the website, for example. And I think the algorithm is different.
Yeah. I think that's very true. We know that it can happen and it's possible to do that. Well, what about you, Wanda?
Yeah, I follow you. I prefer chronological way because relevance for who? For me or for algorithms? Yeah, use that.
That's the question. Relevance for who? I guess most of the people that I know and that I talk prefer the chronological order, including me. But they keep this kind of content by relevance because they discovered that is much more, they can make much more money with that because you're gonna consume more because they gonna show you over and over and over and over again this type of content. For example, to buy clothes, to buy food, to buy anything.
Yeah.
They're always leading you to buy something, to consume, to spend money.
This. You need this. You don't need this.
Yeah,
For,
exactly.
wow. Yeah.
And it's like you said, Wanda, relevance for who? Because if I follow a person on social media, it's relevant for me. So I want to see. If I don't want to see, I can say it's not relevant and don't follow. So if I want to see chronological way because, okay, sometimes the posts repeat for me. For example, when I'm scrolling social media and I'm scrolling at 1 p.m. or after 5 p.m., for example, I see some posts that are duplicate because they think it's very relevant for me, but I already seen it. I want to see new stuff, and they made one tag that you can favorite the person or you can favorite the profile that you really want to receive notifications because it's very hard to lose track of who you follow or who you want to see content because they only show you what they think is important. The algorithm.
Yeah.
And
Netflix is the same. Movies relevant for me? Why? Why this kind of movie is relevant for me? I don't know about this. I don't believe.
Yeah, and I've seen some really awful movies because they recommended me.
Yeah.
They don't know my preferences.
99% of relevance. Oh my gosh, the terrible comedy.
Yeah. I have better taste. It's not like that. Wanda, do you feel comfortable sharing your life on social media?
No, I don't have social media. I don't like to share my photographs, or I don't like photographs too. I don't like to share my life, and I don't like to see another life. I don't like to follow another life. My time is so quickly. I don't have time to see what a dinner for my friend. Oh my gosh, yeah. Eat the dinner and okay.
Enjoy your meal. Live your life.
Yeah.
What about you, Gabriele?
It depends. I think in the past I was more addicted to share my life and my stuff, what I'm doing on social media. But nowadays I'm not a low profile person, but I don't post as the same intention as I posted before. I selected what I will share with my followers, and sometimes I just put my things about my life on close friends, or just put things after leave them, like when I go to a dinner and I see what I see something interesting, I just share it when I stay at home and post it. I don't do it when I stay doing something interesting in my life, because I think it's not necessary to do this. We need to enjoy the things in real life and then share with other people. And for me, social media, it's like it's a thing that I use for work, and I have a purpose to do it. I have a page for my company, for my food tech, but in my personal profile, I just use it to stay in contact with my friends, or to see things like movies and fashion and foods. And I share something for some things for my life, but not in a addictive way. Just and I prefer to share close things about me with my close friends, you know.
Interesting.
And my list of my close friends is not big. It's just 30%, I think so. And I have
30.
Yeah, 30. Yeah, 30 or 35. I don't think so. I'm not sure. But I have, I don't know, maybe 500 followers. I'm not a popular person on my Instagram or my social media. And about Twitter, I just have, I don't know, 20 followers. It's not an expressive number.
Leticia, do you feel comfortable sharing your life with 30 people, for example? Is that
I'm not comfortable sharing my life in any kinds of the life, okay? My life, it's my life just for me. Okay, in the past, I use more the Instagram, for example, and share more pictures. And at the time, I clean with a lot of pictures in my Instagram about my life and the life and my nephew's life, for example. And I like picture. Okay, I like to take a picture, and sometimes I'm share with these pictures the outside the places or the other things, not me, not mine, not in person. Okay, and my close friends, it's just 5, not 30. I mean, okay, I'm not a popular person. Gabriela is a popular person, okay?
Because I have a lot of friends that live in the south, in my hometown, and I have the friends that I live with the same city as me. So it's a big group of people.
Yeah, a popular girl.
Yeah, you're very popular, Gabriela.
Yeah, popular girl.
Yeah, very popular. For me, it's 5. It's the
Five
top.
is not popular.
Top 5 person. Just is.
Leticia, 5 is so low.
Yes. Just 5,
I love the
okay?
difference.
My best friend, it's a 5. Okay.
One hand.
Yeah, one hand. So guys, I don't even have close friends because I don't
Either
post.
5?
No, on Instagram. I want to say on Instagram. On real life, I do have. So I didn't post anything online about me. The pictures that I have in my Instagram, it's pictures of stuff, pictures of sunset, of a fluffy bear, popcorn, flowers. I never show my face. I don't feel very comfortable doing it. But since last year, I guess, I started to post a little bit of my life, I guess, 2 posts on stories a month on the stories, because I noticed that when I post some stuff, a lot of people that I like, friends of mine who I don't talk daily, they comment some stuff and they come and talk to me. And that's very nice, because it's not that I don't go to this friends or this person, just because we're living our lives. We don't remember, we don't stop to think about everyone that we like. But when we see them online, for example, when I see a picture of a friend of mine, I comment something, I ask her how she's doing. And it's a way to get a little closer to people that I like online. It's not that it's not a very deep communication, but I do feel comfortable and happy when I talk with them. But I don't feel comfortable of oversharing my life as well. Like I said, I just post some little frames of my life, sometimes a picture of me, sometimes a picture with my friends, sometimes it's a very beautiful place that I'm visiting and I want to share, and this kind of stuff. But I'm also not as popular as Gabriele.
No, girls, let me explain. 30 people on my close friends on my Instagram, but in real life, I can count my close friends just in 2 hands, okay?
I get it. It was on Instagram, I know. It's because really, Gabrielle, we are really, really low profiles here. Like really a lot. Me, Leticia, and Wanda, we are I don't know, the top 3 in the world.
Yeah.
I don't. I'm not how to say. Sometimes not in this moment, because I'm totally focused on my work. But in the past I used my Instagram to flirt, and sometimes I need to share something with the guys. So
that's a great strategy.
Yeah.
I understand.
Did it work?
Your point.
Sometimes not.
Oh, girls, you make me laugh. So let me choose another question. Question number 9. Gabriele, what are some advantages and disadvantages of this algorithm in your perspective?
I think the disadvantages are totally related with the fact that we cannot choose what you want to see. And sometimes you can live in a bubble because you just see what the algorithms show you. And this is the disadvantage of the algorithm. But the advantages, I believe that maybe they provide you a way to know about things that you can really like it based on your preference, or it's like a safe time when you are intent to buy something and they show you one thing that you are searching to buy, and sometimes it's good. But I think in a general way, it's more disadvantages, because it's you lose the option to choose what you want to see, what you want to buy, what you would want to follow and search. And it's like they I don't know if you work with in a page on Instagram that you are have a page to show your work on Instagram or like in other social media, but it's so cruel because sometimes you create an art and you create something relevant to show your public, but the Instagram don't show for people. And you spend time to creating something about your work and about your business, and sometimes the Instagram don't show the content to the followers. So it's not you need to learn how the algorithm works in this context, and sometimes it's so stressful because they change it a lot. They change the things that you need to create it to engage your followers, you know?
Yeah, such an important point. I even brought a question based on this point about how the algorithm impact the visibility of small businesses, because it's biased, it's not fair, and it's very hard because, as you said in the beginning, the algorithm, if you don't favorite the stuff you want to see, for example, only going to show you big influencers, big brands, big businesses, and people who have small businesses. They're trying to begin in this field right now. They don't know a lot about the platform. They're not going to be seen. They have to promote content and spend money on the platform to, oh, please see me.
Exactly.
Because yeah, and big brands, they have much more money to invest on the platform. And then it's not fair because it's like an auction. Who has more money to invest is going to be seen more. It's going to be even more remembered. So that's very tough for businesses, for example.
If you have a small business, you can't grow in an organic way. You need to pay.
Yeah. That's true. That's sad, but true.
In Amazon, when you want to buy something, Amazon say this is for it. This is a small business. I thought, why need to explain that? If I choose buy this, why a label? This is a small business. I think about and why. I don't know why to show me.
Do you think it's interest for the business to show this label that there are more advantages or disadvantages about this label?
I think it disadvantages because I get scared. Wow, this is truth. Confiável. This is true. Why this advertising for me? It's strange.
Yeah, sorry. No, just to. I think if in the page has like explanation about it, because sometimes it's important to have a label like that to promote the business with small companies. So I'm a person that sometimes I prefer to buy something for a small business than a big one. And this is a good strategy to communicate to the consumer that this is a small business, and sometimes you are improving this business.
Okay. It's another point.
Things that you buy. Yeah. But I think the critical point is to have an explanation about it, because the people don't understand it. They could be afraid to buy something.
Yeah, like I said, I saw that, and why this label? I don't understand.
Yeah, that's it, girls. It has these two sides of the coin, because like Wanda said, someone can see the label and think, is this reliable? Am I really gonna receive my product? Is this a fraud, for example? But as Gabriele said, on the other side, there are people, I do this as well, who prefer to buy from small businesses than buy from a big company, for example. I don't like McDonald's, but just to have an example, if I see McDonald's on one side and a small business, burger businesses on the other, if I want to buy a burger, I'm going to go to the one, because McDonald's is a multi-million company. So I'm gonna, I want to promote and help to improve and grow the small businesses, because when we do that, we do that as a whole society, and the economy flows. And when you buy from multi-million companies, the economy is not flowing on our side. It's flowing to always to the rich, and they're gonna sell products even more expensive, and a lot of people buy because of the brand, because it's very strong in the market, and all those kind of stuff.
Yeah. Good.
Leticia, talk to us. You're so quiet.
Yes, I'm listening you and the others, okay, and I agree with this. And when you talk a small business, for example, you create a profile, a business profile, you have more tools compared the personal profile. But if you don't have money to pay any advertisement, it's complicated to improve your business, because nowadays, a lot of I think all the social media use more paid advertisement compared in the past, when you choose the chronological and you choose how people you follow. Now it's just the companies create a marketing involved this. And if you start a new business, if you are a small business in general, you need to have money, or you need to create other ways to improve your business, because the platforms, you just receive money when involved this, and the capitalism is involved. Okay, and it's
Yeah.
okay, it's a rule of the markets, okay, but I think it's important when people start in these platforms understand this. And I think a lot of people don't understand how this platform works, how the business profile works to improve your market. For example, you need to study about this. The internet, there is a lot of information about this, but sometimes the information, it's not a concise in one place. It's shared in all the internet. And if people don't have to, how can I say, acostumado to use the internet, you spend a lot of time to do this, and spend a lot of time to organize this, to create some new business, to organize business, to see the Instagram, the other things, to create an organic environment.
Yeah, that's
Good
very hard.
explanation.
What?
Good explanation.
Yeah.
Thank you.
And sometimes when we don't have time, it's my case, I don't have much time to spend, to dedicate to understand how each social media works. So I pay a media creator to do the work for me, but I need to revise, I need to edit some things before we post on Instagram. And it's not cheap. And if I need to pay for use the platform in a more intelligent way, I need to pay the media creator to help me. And at the beginning of the business, we have a lot of things to pay, and taxes, and how to open the business in a legal way. So it's difficult. It's so difficult.
Yeah, I was going to say that, because it's so hard to start a business these days, because you have to do everything and more. and you have to pay everything and more. You don't only have to, if you have a bakery, for example, you don't only have to bake a cake and make donuts and make cupcakes. You have to create profiles on social media. You have to create, you have to pay a designer to develop your brand. You have to pay the platform to show the content for more people. You have to advertise. You have to do a lot of stuff, and you have to pay accountability. You have to pay taxes. You have to. Oh, guys, that's very tough. We are we are fighters.
It's not easy to administrator to do this, but if you think the internet is the door when create a lot of other kinds of the job, for example. I know when you have a small business, you pay a social media expert, for example, it's too expensive. But when you talk about the local business and the other people's how can you explain about this the small business, the local business?
Mhm.
It's one example. For example, the other kinds of the works when the internet and social media creates, and the other kinds of the work you use the local business, for example. But I know there is a business, there are business in Brazil, it's hard. A lot of tax and a lot of work. It's not easy.
Yeah, it's totally difficult.
Guys, welcome back. Raquel left you guys. What happened?
I don't know. She disappeared. Maybe she had some technical problems.
Okay, how was the conversation out there? Did you enjoy?
It was great. We were talking about soap opera. Fernando remembered the term. No,
we were here talking about businesses, and you guys were gossiping about soap operas. Oh my God.
No, it's we were talking about the behavior that we are used to have, that to be scrolling up the social media, but when we haven't social media yet, we had the remote of our televisions.
That's
and
very true.
We went zapping around the channels, something like that.
Yeah, I used to do that a lot. That's true. So, guys, I'm going to send the survey link right here on the chat, and I also gonna send my LinkedIn. And I would love if you guys could send your LinkedIn as well, so we can connect. And please answer the survey. It's very important for me and for all of us. And all my friends who are also hosts, if you want to write here your immersions for the girls and Wesley to participate next week. I guess Fernando has tomorrow, right, Fernando? We can do this week.
Tomorrow, 5 p.m. will be very interesting. We're going to talk about future. The name of the immersion is The Many Faces of the Future. So we're going to talk about different subjects, but about the future of them.
I'll try to be there. It's very interesting. I'll try because of my job. I can't promise. But thank you very much. Did you enjoy the conversation, girls? How was it for you?
It was so amazing. I love it.
Thank you a lot. So thanks for all of you being here, guys. I'm gonna open the LinkedIn so we can connect. And as I said to the girls, next week we're talking about Black Mirror. If you like to watch Black Mirror, or even if you didn't watch, we can have a great conversation, because we're just gonna comment a little bit about the episodes, but they're the questions you can answer even if you didn't watch. So it would be very lovely if you can appear there. So have a great evening, guys. Great end of the weekend. Good rest for all of you. Bye-bye.
Thank you.
Bye, guys.
Thank you for your time.
You.
Bye bye.